Listen, I like Nico Leonard. He's funny. He's blown up the watch world. He's got a lot of people into watch collecting and just interested in watches. But I think that the watch that Nico made and put out is a complete piece of garbage. The watch looks like a mix between a Hublot and a Casio of some kind. Like, it's just not a good looking watch. And from all the reports that I've seen, the watch has a Chinese movement in it that costs about $70. And Nico is selling this watch for $1,000. I think he's using his newly found fame and the name he built, which is well deserved because he works extremely hard for it. But he's using that in order to try to push these garbage watches. And I'm being, again, I like Nico. I think he's an awesome guy. I think he's funny. He's hilarious. He's one of the most entertaining watch YouTubers, if not the top one. Probably top one. But anyway, this watch is a piece of garbage. And I just saw a review on this watch, and this review just talked about how amazing this is, how this is the best thing ever, how this is essentially the best fucking watch in the world, and how it's so cool the way it doesn't have hands, or the way it's like a glorified digital watch of some kind. You know, all the things that make the watch a beautiful piece, all the hands, the indices, the bell, all that is not there because it's made so fucking cheap. And, you know, this is, it's a piece of crap. Like, we all went crazy on Dave Portnoy. When Dave Portnoy put out that garbage watch and he was selling them for like $3,000 to $5,000 or something crazy, and it was a complete piece of garbage with a cheap Chinese movement in it. But Dave Portnoy thought, because, hey, I'm Dave Portnoy, if I put out this watch, my fans are going to flock to and buy this piece of garbage. This is just not it's not a good looking watch. It's a cheap watch. It's a cheap movement being sold for $1,000. And yeah, maybe at $1,000, it's cheap enough for people who are fans of Nico to go like, yeah, I'm going to buy a watch that Nico Leonard made. But it does not change the fact that this is a piece of garbage. And I'm sorry. Like, Nico is the harshest critic when it comes to criticizing watches that are pieces of shite, as he says. And this here is one of them. Nico, I love you. You're amazing. But your watch is a piece of shite. It's bollocks, mate. I think that's how you say it. But in any case, what do you guys think about this release from Nico? Would you ever consider buying one of these? And if you would you buy it because you love the watch, or you really like Nico and you want to support him? Why would you buy this watch? What do you like about it, and what do you hate about it? But you're going to start seeing some reviews like the one I just saw, where the guy had both the watches. You know he didn't buy them. He did not buy them. Nico sent him these watches and said, hey, mate, you can keep these. If you say nice things about them, just make me a fucking commercial, essentially. You can keep these watches. Maybe he even paid them. But we're going to start seeing more of these. And if YouTube reviewers are honest and they get these watches in their hands, they're going to tear them apart. And you're going to know who's paid, who's doing Nico a favor, and who's being honest. It's going to be easy to see, because $1,000, nah, you should have made these watches and sold them at cost. You already make plenty of fucking money. You don't really need it. You're driving around in Ferraris and shit. You should have been like, hey, fans, this is what it cost for me to make and design these watches. I'm going to sell it to you at cost. All you have to do is pay shipping, because I don't want to, go in a hole because I'm paying for your shipping. But it cost me $95. I'm selling it to you for $95 plus shipping, just because I want to do something for my fans. I think that's how Nico should have handled this one. But that's just my opinion. I'm just a guy that has no subscribers, and I sit in my car. I gotta go work out though. You should go work out too, every day.